Hello everyone, my name is Kmensiful Binan, Assistant Professor of Institute of Pharmacy, Assam Don Bosco University. Now, I'm going to discuss about the introduction and scope of pharmacognosy. Pharmacognosy is one of the branch in pharmacy. As we all know, pharmacy is the science of drug, deal with their procurement, testing, storage, and conversion into suitable forms like tablet, capsule, syrup, emulsion, etc. That means it deals with the whole process for the formulation of pharmaceutical product. Drug is any substances which is used in the treatment of disease or diagnosis. Drug used in medicine can be obtained from many sources. It may be organic and inorganic in nature. Organic drugs are essentially of two types, that is purely synthetic, the product of man creation of new chemical entities. The second one is drugs of biological origin, which is produced in the living cells. We can also call crude drugs. Crude drug is a simple drugs. The term pharmacognosy was coined by the German scientist Seidler in 1815. Pharmacognosy is a word that comes from the two Greek words, that is pharmakon, which means the drug, and gignosa means the knowledge. When we combine these two words, it means to acquire the knowledge of drugs. When we say the drugs in pharmacognosy, we mostly refer to the natural drugs obtained from plant, animal, and minerals. Thus, it is deal with the natural drugs products or therapeutic medicinal agent obtained from natural products. Modern pharmacognosy is credited to a scientist Alexander, which make it more meaningful by restricting the term to the utilization of products from natural sources. Pharmacognosy is the subject of crude drug obtained from the plant, animal, and mineral sources. It is the objective study of crude drug of the natural sources processed scientifically. Broadly, pharmacognosy is defined as the scientific and systemic study of structural, physical, chemical, and biological characters of crude drugs, along with their history, method of cultivation, collection, and preparation for the market. Scope of pharmacognosy. Pharmacognosy has broad scope in the field of pharmacy. The first one is isolation or analysis of phytochemicals. There are many strong acting substances which is present in plant or animals like glycosides, alkaloids, morphine, etc. that can be isolated or analyzed. For example, glycoside from digitalis leaves, alkaloids from the plant of belladonna and rauwolfia. The second one is structure, activity, relationship. Example, torbucurarine and toxiferine from curare plant have muscle relaxant properties because of quaternary groups. The hypotensive and tranquilizing action of reserpine are due to trimethoxybenzoic acid. Third one is drug obtained by partial synthesis of natural product. For example, preparation of steroid hormones from diosgenin by acetylysis and oxidation. Fourth one, natural products as models for synthesis of new drugs. Some of the examples are morphine is the model of a large group of potent drugs. Another example is cocaine for local anesthetics, atropine for certain spermolytics. The fifth one, drugs of direct therapeutics use. Among the natural constituents which even now cannot be replaced are important groups of antibiotics, steroids, ERCOT alkaloids, etc. Next is biosynthesis pathway investigation. Biosynthetic pathways are of primary and secondary metabolite. Some of the pathways are Clavin's cycle of photosynthesis, tectonic acid pathway of aromatic compounds, acetate hypothesis of anthracene glycosides. Next is cultivation and collection of medicinal plant. For example, clove, cinchona, cinnamon, senna, opium, etc. These are all the plants that we can study about their cultivation and collection. Next is preparation of herbal formulation. Herbal formulation like Ayurvedic, Unani, Homeopathic we can study in Pharmacognosy. Some of the Ayurvedic formulation are Churna, Aswas, Aristas, Deha, etc. Last is the development of tissue culture plant. Some of the tissue culture plant example are citrus species and Solanaceae plants, etc. In short, pharmacognosy is an important link between pharmaceuticals and basic science as well as Ayurvedic and allopathic system of medicines. Pharmacognosy is the science of active principle of two drugs and which can be helped in dispensing, formulating, and manufacturing of dosage forms. In other way, the complete knowledge of pharmacognosy will help in the recent trend that is in industries as a research tools and in new drugs delivery system and all the departments of pharmaceuticals and one can improve the healthcare facilities across the world. For the next topic, let's discuss again in another videos. Thank you.